A jaguar that can crack a caiman skull with one bite will not come down from this tree. Below it, 50 collared peccaries. None of them weigh more than 30 kilograms. The jaguar weighs over 120. Still not coming down. The peccaries are not chasing it, not threatening it, they're just there. They have been there for over 2 hours, circling slowly beneath the branch. And here is the thing, the jaguar cannot make them leave. Here is what happened 2 hours ago. The jaguar had taken a position above the path the herd was moving through. The drop uses fall momentum to drive the first bite into the skull. Peccaries do not move in a line. They move as a dense, shifting cluster. The animal the jaguar locked onto had shifted inside the cluster before it landed. It landed in the middle of the group, not on the animal it chose. One peccary emitted a sharp-toothed chattering call, fast, percussive, repeating. Within 40 seconds, every animal in the group had converged on the same point. 40 seconds, the entire herd. Stay on the ground with 50 closing in, or climb. It chose the branch. Now here is what most people get wrong about this standoff. The peccaries are not here because they decided as a group to do this. Each animal is responding to what the animals next to it are doing. One stops and watches, the ones nearby stop and watch it stop. This cascades through the group without a signal, without a leader, without a plan. What looks like coordination is 50 individual threat responses running in parallel. A jaguar reads one animal, reads two. 50 parallel responses is a different problem. Still up there, still watching. The jaguar's hunt success rate runs between 30 and 50% in good conditions. The drop already failed. The herd is alert. The position is exposed. What the jaguar is doing now is the only rational option left. Wait. Wait for the group to break up, move on toward the next foraging site. But the group is not moving on. Here is something about peccary teeth most people have never thought about. The canines grow downward and grind against the opposing jaw with every normal chew. Every bite taken, every root, every tuber, keeps that edge sharp automatically. The clicking sound the gathered group produces is partly this process audible. Teeth meeting teeth, a blade maintained while the animal stands and watches. Every click from below the tree is a weapon being sharpened in real time. Still, 2.5 hours now. Before the drop, it had already tracked this group through dense undergrowth. That tracking phase alone costs energy. The drop failed. Recovery costs more. A jaguar in this region needs to complete roughly one large kill per week. This encounter has consumed half a day and produced no food. The herd below has eaten most of the deer carcass from before the attempt. That is not accidental. Peccaries are opportunistic feeders and the carcass was accessible. The jaguar watched its meal get consumed from above. Now here is the part that changes how you read this entire standoff. Peccaries hunt Bothrops pit vipers. Not occasionally, as a regular feeding pattern. Bothrops causes more deaths from snakebite in Latin America than any other genus. A peccary herd surrounds a snake from multiple directions and closes the distance simultaneously. The snake cannot commit to a strike in all directions. The circle closes first. Here is what makes this work. Peccaries carry measurable resistance to Bothrops venom. Not full immunity, enough to stay functional after a bite that kills other prey. This is documented in toxicology research on the species, not speculative. A species that regularly hunts venomous snakes is not performing a threat display. The jaguar's read of what is below is accurate. This is not a bluff. Both animals understand the situation. Both are behaving correctly for what the situation is. Still on the branch. Now go back to the question from the beginning of this video. Why would the most capable predator in this forest not come down and fight? 1 peccary. Manageable. 5. Manageable with damage. 50. Every advantage disappears. Speed needs a clear line. Stealth needs an unaware target. Surprise is already gone. The only predator advantage remaining is height, and the Jaguar is using it. Here's what the Jaguar does not understand about what it is waiting for. The group will not disperse because the Jaguar waited for them to forget. They disperse when animals at the edge run out of cues from beside them. When the animals beside them stop watching the tree, they stop watching the tree. No way to speed this up. Staying still is the only option left. Moving provokes. Descending collapses the one remaining advantage. The branch is not comfortable. The Jaguar shifts its weight every few minutes. Below. Steady clicking. Slow rotation. The carcass is almost entirely gone. A failed drop becoming a 2-hour siege is not the common Amazon outcome. But documented, researchers have recorded jaguars held in trees this exact way. The peccary herd in those records made no decision to stay. They never left. Each animal responded to the ones beside it. The collective result was a siege. The jaguar that cracks caiman skulls has been still for over 2 hours. Waiting for animals a quarter its weight to decide to walk away. The clicking continues below. The forest does not explain what it is doing. It just does it. From the branch. A jaguar watching 50 animals that planned none of this. Not hunting. Still hiding.